Alright, we should be live now. Let's boot up Monster Rancher 2. We'll get started in a second. Have we actually I think we watched this in, like, opening cutscene. Anyways, before we get started, let's turn those off. Okay. So which file is my latest one? I've kind of been all over the place in terms of which file I've been using. I think it's this one? 1003. Yeah, it's this one. Okay. Okay, so what were we doing right now? I believe there is a I think last time we did try out this Wait, did we try out this tournament? I don't no, wait, no. Yeah, I remember. We did try out this tournament and it turns out we're not nearly strong enough for rank A yet. So yeah, we're gonna need to get some training done on Tochi. The only problem is I don't know how much longer Toshi's gonna live. I think didn't they? I know someone mentioned that, like, they lowered the lifespan to the Japanese levels. Yeah, I don't know how much longer Tochi is gonna live. How old is he right now? 2 years, 10 months. I think we still have probably a good year or two left, because I know, like, Mochi are apparently pretty long-lived. Who knows at this point? He's also been injured a few times, lost a few times. Okay. So let's get some training done then. So what are we focusing on right now? I kind of want to get both skill and speed up one more level, and then maybe power. Life and defense also need a bit of work, just so he doesn't die in a single hit. Okay. Right now, I think we're going to focus on skill and speed. I want to get those up to level 8 before I worry about, like, life and... Yeah, let's focus on getting those up to, like, level 8. Tochi, how are you right now? I kind of wish there was also a way just to see, like, how exhausted they are at the moment. Because I just loaded this file, so I don't remember exactly, like, in what shape he's in. We did just rest 2 weeks ago, so I think we're okay. Okay. Any good tournaments coming up? The official cup is in, like, a month. Oh, I don't think we're ready for this one. We might try for the one in September. This one might be a bit out of our reach for the moment. Okay. Let's do a little bit of training then. Oh, also, let me make sure I do this. Okay. So I know we want to focus on speed and skill. Leap might be the way to go here. It's gonna lower my power a bit, but we can work on getting that back up later. Especially if we keep getting results like that. Oh my god. Oh, intelligence went up. Okay. At this point, I've kind of given up on giving my monster intelligence. My penguin is strong but dumb. And we're just gonna go with that until we get another monster. Alright, Tochi is tired, though. Do I have any items left? We do have nuts oil. 1 minute. I know, like, one strategy is to basically just use nuts oil and, mint or what are they called? I think they're mint leaves. To, like, deal with exhaustion and stress. Saying having to rest every couple of weeks. At some point, though, we probably should let him have a break. Ooh, power just went down a level. Okay, we might have to do a quick power session. That is the one problem with Leap. I kind of wish there were more training options you can unlock throughout the game. I don't know, only having these, like, 10 seems a little bit limited. Oh well. Yeah, let's work a little bit on our power to get that back up. I didn't realize my power was just, like, at the very cusp of a level. Oh! Ooh, wait. Can we upgrade our barn? $5,000 gold to renovate the house. You know what? Do it. Because I think with this we can start raising bigger monsters. Wait, what? Wait, do we have to move for like a month? Oh, I guess we're just not sleeping in our house for a while. Oh, wait, wait, did we upgrade the house or the barn? Well, there goes my money. Oh, wait, is upgrading the house, does that give me more intelligence, or not intelligence, more, storage space? Hold on, I'm going to look this up real quick. Hold on. Oh, okay, never mind. Upgrading the house gives me more inventory space. It doesn't upgrade the barn. Those are apparently two separate things. Oh well. So we're not going to be able to raise big monsters quite yet, plus I couldn't afford it anyways. Actually, that did cost me quite a bit of money. Might have to go take a look at how much, or not how much money, at, if we can do any tournaments for a bit of money. Oh, yeah. It might be time to give Tochi another break. Actually, do I have any mint leaves left? No. Okay, yeah, you know what? Let's just have Tochi take a quick break. I do definitely feel like Toshi is getting exhausted more and more often. Okay. So, no tournaments this month. I kind of want to see if we can do this one for your goal. Is that just something we can sell? Okay, yeah, you can sell for 6,000 gold. Got it. Alright, let's do a little bit more training. We're not doing the tournament this month, but we will next month. Alright, so how are we doing in terms of stats? I think speed is almost... I might get speed up to like 350. Just get to the next rank, and then yeah, we'll pump some time to getting power back up. And then we'll also work on skill at some point. I have noticed that our stat gains are starting to go down, though. Oh, it's Toshi's birthday. Happy birthday, you dumb penguin. That was a song, I guess. Alright. Is this the first time we've actually had a birthday party for I think it is. I think for his other birthdays, he was either on errantry or injured. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Toshi's getting old. Oh no. Oh, I was hoping we would have a little bit more time with him. Oh, oof. Okay. Toshi's getting old. So one thing we could do is we could put him into storage and fuse him later. Hold on. Yeah, Tochi is not gonna last much longer. We could try fusing. Also, oh my god, Tochi, where are you going? Okay. Yeah, unfortunately, I think we get that message just as he's about to die. So, how long do you last? 3 years? That's not terrible. That definitely seems a lot shorter than from what I remember from, like, when I played a little bit of this as a kid. Well, overall, not too bad for our first monster. Got to about 3 years old before, getting too old. Okay. So I guess that means we are gonna have to start... I guess that means at this point we kind of have to start with a new monster. So... So one thing we could do, because we do have a monster in storage already, we could try doing a bit of combination. I have no idea how combination works in terms of, like, what monsters you get. I want to see something real quick, though. So how long does Mochi literally have to live? I did just save. I want to try something real quick. Oh, wrong button. Because I'm pretty sure when you get that message, they are very close. What if we, like, rest a week or two? You know, we could go out with a bang. You know what? If we're gonna go out... You know what? Yeah, let's go out with a bang. Come on. This is gonna be our last tournament with our current monster before we, change to a new monster. I want to see if we can make it to rank A at the very last second. I sincerely doubt it. Considering we just got to rank B. Oh no, it's actually been a while since we've reached rank B. Oh, alright, let's see what the gap in, like, raw skill is at this point. Not that big. Actually, that skill difference is actually kind of massive. So far, it's not terrible. I say is I literally can't get a single hit in. I don't know what ease is. I want to at least try to get a little bit closer to do some hits, but they are not letting me get close, are they? Okay, we're not gonna win this. Well, then, hold on. Then again... No, we didn't win that one, unfortunately. I just did have a chance to, yeah, I did have a chance to really land a good hit. Until the last second. Sorry about that. That's just a wall. I'm not sure what monster I want to go for next, though. Because, yeah, I don't really know all the intricate... I don't really know, like, all the details or all the different monster types in this game. Oh, this one isn't too bad. Oh, never mind. Yeah, I don't think we're gonna win this tournament, unfortunately. What? Did it just... It just sang me a mating song. Why? Yeah, unfortunately, we just can't... Oh. Yeah, we're not winning this. That's a shame. What the heck is that thing on the right? I think we're gonna be fighting it soon, so I guess we'll find out one way or another. Yeah, that is literally just a wall. Okay, what is this thing? Oh, wait! Oh, it's one of those things! I think we didn't, like, originally generate one of these type of monsters. These, like, plant things. Oh, God. It's coming down to a slap fight again. How did this thing win the last fight it was in? Hey, Ocom. I'm doing well. Tochi's on his last legs, but I'm doing well. Anyways, I think we won this. How the hell did this monster get this far? I guess it's an intelligence monster, so staying close kind of screwed it over. Also, that thing on the right just looks like a platypus. Alright, what are we facing now? We are facing... Is this the platypus monster? It is. It's kind of even overall. Kind of slow, though. That might be good. Oh, wait, that's not a platypus. That's like a worm thing. Yeah, that is definitely a worm. It's like, its splash art makes that look more like a platypus. But seeing the actual model, that is definitely a worm. Oh, I am completely out of guts. Uh-oh. And now it is angry. Oh, we might actually be able to pull this one out. Okay. We just need to be kinda... We just need to be careful. Don't get hit. If we can land one more hit in, I think we got this. No. Maybe? Oh my god, we won by 1%. Overall, I still don't think we have enough victories to actually win the tournament. But then again, if we like win our next 3 matches, we still have a chance. Even if we lose, we'll still get a little bit of prize money, I think. Anyways, what are we fighting next? We are fighting... Oh, we're fighting the robot. We are fighting a very strong robot. Is this thing allowed? Like... Are you allowed? Is that even technically a Is this even technically a monster? Okay, we just need to make... I want to say a little bit on the closer side. Because I am kind of terrified of its giant arm cannon. That thing seems like it would hurt quite a bit. Okay, but I think we might... We might still be able to win this. I have... Oh god, did we win? I think we won. Yep, we won. By a lot more than I thought we did. Oh my god, are we actually gonna... We might actually stand a chance of winning this tournament. It's gonna depend all about like how this match is gonna go. Oh. Okay, Rob and Neil needs to lose one more match, and then we might stand a chance. Because as it stands right now, they've only lost one match. Alright, we're gonna fight a wall now. Yeah, that's literally just a brick wall. It is slow as all hell. But it is very tanky. It also surprisingly doesn't have that much HP. Also, yeah, we literally can't hit the broadside of a barn. Accuracy is always one of those stupid things in these type of games. Kind of like how in Fire Emblem you can literally miss a stone wall. Okay, we just have to not get hit and I think we're good. Oh, great. It's guarding. That happened, I guess. Okay. That was a match. It literally did almost nothing to me, but that's okay. Okay, so I think the only thing we have to fight left is that weird, Nautilus? Is that what those monsters, those animals are called? I think it is. I am still worried about Rob and Neil. If he does not lose one more match, we don't stand a chance of getting first place. Okay, come on. Lose. Oh, it's okay. We still have a chance. they can still lose to Aspen. Also, that completely assumes that we're going to win this match. Oh wow, this thing is defensive and that's about it. That's a lot smaller than I thought it would be. When I saw the preview, I kind of expected it to be, like, bigger. Alright, let's try to get a little bit closer. Oh, actually, no, I lied. Let's try to get, like, really far away from it. It doesn't have any long-range moves. On the other hand, we kind of need to land a couple of hits to get its HP down. Come on, I think we can still do this. We just need, like, one good hit. Maybe two. Okay, I think as long as we stay close, we should be okay. I'm gonna get some slaps in just to kill time. Uh-oh. Oh, wait, no, never mind. We're good. We won. Okay, so it's literally going to come down to this next match if we have, like, even a chance of winning. Actually, not this match. The match after this one. Okay, come on. Aspen, you gotta win this. I believe in you. No, we lost. Well, we couldn't get first place, but we got close. Unfortunately, we couldn't get to rank A before we retired Tochi. Oh well. You know what? Good job, Tochi. Even when you're on the brink of death, you still managed to win. Oh, I got mail. What is this? Oh, Errantry is on sale this month. You know what? No. I'm not gonna spend the money on Errantry for Tochi. We're about to retire him. I am really curious, though. They gave me the retirement message. How long do we actually have? Like, if I do nothing but rest... I'm actually curious, how long does Tochi actually have to live? So far, he seems fine. It's been like a month since we got the retirement message. Yeah, he's fine. Okay. Alright, but we are going to town now. And we are going to freeze you. Because I don't want you to die. We're just going to stick you in the freezer for a while. Okay, so now we need a new monster. So here's the thing. Do I want to do some combining? Actually, we did just save. I'm curious. 1 minute. I want to try something. So if we try to fuse Tochi with, let's say, Y, what are we gonna get? We're not gonna use any items for this one. This one's all up to you. I don't think this is gonna turn out very well. Pink Hopper, Mana, Fake Penguin. Another Fake Penguin, apparently. Okay. You know what? I'm kind of curious now. What if we try fusing Mochi with our weird turnip monster? Tropical Dog? Yeah, I'm not sure if this is actually going to turn out well at all. We did just save, so I'm actually... Tropical Dog, I'm pretty sure, is Plant plus Tiger. I want to do a little bit more research into fusing before I actually commit to this one. Yeah, Tiger Plant. Also, does order matter? Yeah, pink. Yeah, that's not worth it. Okay. Alright, so, you know what? I'm gonna generate myself a new monster. Let's go. Alright, someone give me a game. Wait. I will allow you to generate 4 monsters. Oop, nope, go back. Alright, so what game are we gonna stick in there? Oh, you know what? Hold on. So last time we tried this, we didn't have the ability to fuse the monster yet. Now I'm kind of curious. Oh wait, no, it wasn't Rune Factory. It was, oh no, it was Rune Factory, I think. Oh, go back. Was it Rune Factory 5 we couldn't do before? It was one of the two we couldn't, like, get the monster result because we weren't high enough level. What do we got here? We got... Nope, not that thing again. Get out. Nope. Let's try that again. It might have been Rune Factory 4 that was the issue then. Oh, no, wrong button. It also might have just been one of the Harvest Moon games. Oh. That's a wall. Do we want to do this? I don't know what combination that is. Modern Worm. I'm not sure how good that combination is. I was trying to figure out what the second monster type was. Apparently it's Worm. Hold on. Yeah, I'm not sure. Give me a second. I want to look up something. I don't know how good either. I guess these are both relatively good types. Do we want to give it a try? Like, we're not going to lose anything from trying to raise this thing. Oop, one moment. You know what? Screw it. We're gonna keep this thing. We're gonna try to raise it. If it doesn't turn out well, we can put it in the freezer and get ourselves a new monster. Oh, what are we gonna name it, though? Okay, so it's a monster... Or it's a worm wall. Brick? You know what? Sure. Why not? Alright, well, we got Brick here. I don't know, I always love this type of monster just because it's literally just a giant stone slab. But, we're gonna take Brick home and see how he does. She does. I don't know if this thing even has a gender. That's a lot smaller than I thought it would be. Okay, before we do anything though, I'm gonna take a quick look at your stats. You're very slow, but that's fine. I'm kind of surprised how low his life is. Okay, so, what do you know? You know charge, you know flattening. So, strength. I kind of want to at least focus a little bit of intelligence on this thing. It's a baby, so it still drinks milk. Somehow. Yeah, I actually want to try to at least give it some intelligence so that we can actually do stuff when we go exploring. Well, then again, that might be something for, like, later on in the game. This early in the game, we might just want to concentrate on making money and upgrading everything. Okay. One thing I do want to increase, though, is its life. And its speed. Oh god, I didn't actually think about how it would eat. Because yeah, we're gonna see that soon, aren't we? Okay. Oop, well, 1 minute. Alright, so I think for this thing, I want to focus on its defense, its HP, skill, and... the only issue is it doesn't have any intelligence moves. It only has, like, power moves right now, so we might want to see if we can get it some more skills soon. Also, wait 1 second, let's check something real quick. Alright. Yeah, I think we might focus on defense, intelligence, and HP for now. Alright, let's just give it a try, I guess. So I guess you're gonna be meditating a lot. I did not expect it to make that sound. That was a face. Let's keep going. Continue meditating, I guess. Oh. Yeah, you know what? No, you're not allowed to do that. I don't know if I feel safe with this thing on the ranch. Let's keep going, I guess. This also has a side effect of increasing its skill, so that could be good. Alright, let's have, let's use a little bit of nuts oil on this thing. Let's keep going. So what stats, how are our stats right now? Skill, speed, I guess I'm not going to worry about speed at this point. This thing's built to be a tank. So let's worry about defense. I kind of feel a little bit bad not focusing on power, but I hear these things get some good, like, intelligence moves. At some point I want to send it on errantry to see if we can get some moves. Maybe next time it's on sale. Let's do a little bit of swimming. How the hell does this thing swim? Like that, apparently. God, the frickin' face. Alright, well, more defense is always good. Anyways, it's still a baby, so we gotta feed it milk. So how does this work? Oh. I see. Alright, I'm not sure about raising this thing, but you know what? Every monster deserves a chance, so we're gonna see how far we can take Brick until it completely disappoints me, and then we're gonna retire it. Okay, you are a bit stressed out, though. How are you doing in terms of your attitude? Neutral, even, alright. So do we want to try the tournament at the end of the month? I feel like we should wait until the... You know what? We're not going to try quite yet. I want to wait until the tournament after this one, so the one in December. Instead, let's just keep focusing on our training. Alright, let's keep or not, you know what, no, let's not meditate right now. Let's keep swimming. Oh, wait, you're stressed out, aren't you? Okay, in that case... Okay. Sure. What? Why did you need grease? I just want a little bit of power just to get some... Wow, that sucked. Okay, yeah, let's let Brick rest for a week. I don't think we're gonna get very much power out of it if that's the case. How much is errantry normally? 2,000. Sharp technique is... Hold on. I'm trying to figure out which one's the intelligence technique. Because I know, like, withering is good for guts damage. Hit technique is good for accurate damage. Sharp is Sharp crit? Withering is apparently good. Actually, I want to look up something. I'm gonna just look up, like, a list of skills that a mono can learn. Reach. Wow. This wiki sucks. Doesn't actually tell me what moves it can learn where. Give me a minute. Looks like we're gonna need a lot more intelligence skill before we can think about learning some of these moves. Got it. It looks like they're all at the sea, though. Alright. We're not gonna do Errant Tree quite yet. Let's try to get its intelligence up a bit more, because apparently that's like a prerequisite for a lot of these moves. So let's continue meditating. Oh, it's raining. Okay, now here's the real question. Do we want... I want to wait a little bit longer before we put him into a tournament. We're going to do the next tournament. For now, I want to focus on training and getting this thing, like, raised and grown up. Because right now, it's not very loyal to me yet. Here, you know what? No, continue meditating. Oh, you don't want that? Fine. Do a little bit of studying, then. I don't think we've actually seen studying. Why do you want grease? No, you don't get more grease. I am not letting you get spoiled, you stupid wall. Now listen to your toucan instructor. Alright, more milk. God, every single time I see it eat. Alright, we'll let it have a break real quick. And then we'll get back to meditating in the morning. Alright, back to meditation. I do want to get you an Errant Tree at some point before the next tournament, just to see if we can maybe get ourselves another skill. Ooh. Brick? No. Alright, let's try this again, Brick. I know you can do this. What? You know what? Fine. Have some grease. Why not? Man, Tochi was never like this. He never asked for anything. In fact, Tochi gave me stuff. Alright, real question though. When is the next tournament? December? December. Alright, so here's what I think I'm gonna do. I think we're gonna rest this... Stop spinning. We're gonna rest this week, and then next week I'm gonna try sending him on Errant Tree. I want to see if we can pick up a new skill before the tournament. So we're gonna rest this week, just to make sure he's in good shape. I'm not sure if it's a good idea to send a baby on Errant Tree, but you know what? I'm gonna give it a try. Why not? More milk. You're still a baby. Once you stop being a baby, we'll switch over to cup jelly like usual. Oh, hello. Wait a second. We got mail, so that might mean Errant Tree's on sale. Perfect. Rick, how are you stressed out? You just took a break. How are you anyways? Do you still like milk? Yeah, you still like milk. Hold on. I can fix this. Oh, not used. Hold on, we're gonna treat your stress a little bit. get that stress down. Alright, Aaron Tree. And I want to send you down to the sea, because I think that's where we can get a lot of intelligence moves. Some chance to get a new technique. Let's go. Alright. I'm kind of curious how Brick is going to handle these obstacles. Because I have a strange feeling that Brick is not very good at swimming. Just, something about him says that he would sink like a rock. Oh, hey, more life. Perfect. Okay, made it. Perfect. So far, so good. Come on, I believe in you. Perfect, we got a skill. Oh, hopefully it's a good skill. I don't know, maybe Brick would be buoyant. It's kind of unclear if he's made out of stone or like some weird organic material. Because he's like half worm, I believe. Brick, come on. Oh, not quite. Okay, we should be okay, though. Hopefully Brick doesn't get injured from all this. Like, I believe in my baby, okay? He might not have been the monster I was specifically looking for or anything. Oh, God. Well, 2 out of 3 isn't terrible. You know what? Good job. You got yourself a new skill. Is it any good, though? That's a real question. Also, it's winter. Have some more milk, baby. I am going to participate in the tournament this month. And we are going to let... Yeah, we're going to let Brick rest for a bit. I'm curious, though. What move did we learn? We learned... Oh, perfect. We learned an intelligence move. Ooh, it has really high hit rate, too. Okay, perfect. So yeah, I think we might try to go for an intelligence build with this thing. With a little bit of power just in case. Alright, let's do a little bit of training before the tournament. Let's do like one good round of meditating. No? Okay, fine. Let's do a nice swim. Get that defense up a bit. Because yeah, you're not avoiding any attacks anytime soon. Gonna be honest, Brick. You're not the most agile monster. I will tell you that right now. Okay, we're gonna rest for 1 week, and then we're going to participate in the tournament next week. All right, let's go. Let's see what this thing can do in battle. Yeah, unfortunately, the loyalty is still really low because it's still a new monster, but that should be fine. We should just be able to, like, brute force our way through this, hopefully. Okay, yeah. That thing just farted on me. What the hell? Rick, just kill this thing, thank you. That hair just farted on my wall. You know what? Maybe it's a good thing we never raised a hair. Or a bad thing, depending on how useful it is. Okay, you know what? Brick might be a... I think we might be onto something with Brick here. Ooh, that did hurt quite a bit, though. Oh, this isn't good. Come on, hit! Ah, it missed. Ooh, this is actually kind of bad. Or we could get that in. We're still not going to win this, unfortunately. Yeah, there he goes. Seems like one of our weaknesses is the fact that Gut seems to regen relatively slowly. It's fine. We can deal with it. Do any of the stats influence, like, how quickly your Guts regens? We also need to work on your accuracy. That does seem to be a bit of an issue. Uh-oh. Oh, that actually missed. How the hell did that miss? Oakley, this is literally a brick wall. Wait, what the? Oh, God. Okay, maybe we're not quite ready to do a tournament yet. Yeah, I don't think we're quite ready. Nah. Man, after that first amazing match, the other ones haven't gone so well. So I basically need to remember that Brick is absolutely terrible at dodging. So I think at this point our main focus should be trying to get him super tanky. So defense and life. And then start like boosting his intelligence and skill a bit too. To try to just like get those really powerful hits in really early. And then after that, just tank hits and try to just end up with more HP than the enemy. Ooh. Right, the low loyalty is also kind of making it so that sometimes my my attacks get eaten. It might be a good idea to also splash a little... Oh no, I couldn't get one more hit in. Darn it. We might have lost. Yeah, we lost by a few percentages. Oh well. Well, we beat up a dumb hare, so it's not a complete loss. Okay, but yeah, we're not even close to ready for this. Well, no, we're actually really close to being ready. I think we just need another few months of training and we should be good. And maybe a bit more loyalty as well. Yeah, I'm gonna get that skill up so we can actually hit things. Fortunately, meditation gives me both skill and intelligence. I think we're probably going to be able to win this one, though. Yeah, there we go. Alright, 2 out of 5. Not the best way to start off a monster's career, but we can deal with it. I don't know how long these things live, though. Oh well, at least we get a little bit of money. And a little bit of fame. You know what? Sure, you did a good job, buddy. Alright, so I don't know how much longer you're gonna be a baby for, but let's continue feeding you milk. At least until we can switch over to cup jelly. Alright, so... we're gonna use our last nut soil instead of letting him rest. Let's get that fatigue down a bit. Also, I'm just gonna save. Okay. So let me see your stats real quick. Yeah, you still like milk, so you're still a baby. Let's continue meditating. No? Okay, fine. Let's go do a little bit of swimming. Okay, you need to agree to something, buddy. Endurance? You know what? I'm the boss here. You're gonna do some meditating. Go to Stonehenge and meditate. Good job. Why do we have Stonehenge in our field? Alright, let's keep meditating. So we're going to continue meditating until... at some point I'm going to switch over to swimming to get our defense back up. And then, yeah, we also want to work a bit on our... well, I guess we are working on our skill while we're doing this as well. Might be a good time for a bit of swimming. You know what? Let's do something easy instead. Let's do a quick... oh, it does lower intelligence. Okay, let's do a quick endurance round. I don't think we've seen this before, have we? Nope, we have not seen this before. He's fine. I think. Nope, never mind, they're not fine. No. Bad wall. Okay, but yeah, you need a break. Let's let them rest for a week. Alright, more milk, more milk. We are gonna have to start ranking up soon if we're gonna make enough money to not die. More stress. Well, I know how to fix that. Have a bit of mint. That's good for stress. Alright, so let's get back to meditating. So yeah, I think we're gonna do an endurance round again, because I want to see what that looks like when you actually succeed. Plus, all this meditating is kind of lowering his defense, which is bad. His defense is kind of the only thing he really has going for him. Is Errantry on sale again? Oh, no, it's just a normal sale. I guess we could go get a few things. So if things are on sale, I want to grab like 2 more mint leaves and 3 nuts oil. Alright, back to training. Let's do another endurance challenge. Drill. Let's do another endurance drill. So far, so good? Perfect. Get that defense back up. Rick is tired. You know what? Do 1 more week of training and then we'll take a rest. When's the next tournament, by the way? Next month. Why do you seriously... you know what? Sure, have some grease. If it'll help you meditate, take it. I have no idea what you're doing with all this grease, by the way. I hope it's nothing bad. Alright, but I think we still need... I do think we need to start focusing on defense again. So let's take a quick break. We'll take a break, train for 2 weeks, take a rest, and then we're gonna do the tournament. I think we should... I think we should be okay for this tournament. More milk, more milk. Alright, let's take a break. My star in Arceus was Cyndaquil. Although now I kind of wish I picked Oshawott for the water typing. Because I want to try to make a team of mostly new Pokemon. And I just realized how many of the new Pokemon are ghost types. I don't want to use... Honestly, there's not... With ghost typing, I guess you could have a couple of them. Ghost doesn't have a ton of weaknesses. Yeah, Oshawott might have actually been a good choice just for the water typing. But I like Cyndaquil. Alright, let's do a bit of swimming to get that defense back up. And then we're going to try the tournament at the end of the month again. Alright, so the tournament is next week. We could take a quick rest here. Might be a good idea, make sure we're in tip-top shape for it. Or... we could do 1 more quick training session. How's your stats right now? Is there anything like at the cusp of leveling up? Intelligence, kinda. In Legends Arceus, I am in the 3rd area. I've kind of been taking my time, plus I work during the day. I've also just been trying to go out of my way to do as many of the side quests as I go along as I can. Alright, you know what? I'm gonna have you take a quick break. Because we're gonna be doing a tournament tomorrow, or not tomorrow, next week. Let's make sure you're in good shape and not stressed out or, like, fatigued. Let's go. I believe in us. I think we can win this one. Yep, we've heard all this before. So is it the same monsters as before? Yeah, same monsters as before. So we should be able to just wipe the floor with gnats at this point. We've upgraded our defense quite a bit and our intelligence. And our skill, too. The only thing we didn't really work on was our speed. Stop farting on me. Oh god. Oh, right. This thing is made out of glass. Well. Oh, that's not dead yet. Hold on. Can we just squish this thing so we don't have to deal with it anymore? Okay, yeah, I really need to work on our defense a bit more. Especially if things are gonna keep farting on me. Like, Cyndaquil finally evolved all the way. Honestly, its third evolution is actually pretty good. The new Typhlosion form. Oh no! Tochi! You need to fight another, like, tiger penguin. Sorry, tiger mochi. Alright, so this thing kicked my ass last time we fought it. Let's see if we can just try to do as much damage as we can and then just keep our distance. Stop licking me. Oh god, that just looks super uncomfortable. Actually, you know what? Oh. Okay, you know, we're good. Oh. Yeah, right now Guts is kind of the big problem with our current monster. If I can generate enough Guts... Back up, back up. Okay, if he doesn't hit me, we've won. I think. Maybe. It's gonna be really close. We lost. By 0.8%. If I had landed one more Eerie Wave, we would have won that. It's okay. If we win the rest of our matches, we've got this. I actually do really like the side quests in Arceus. There's a lot of fun little stories there. Alright, we're facing a dinosaur now. We're just gonna make really weird sounds at it until it goes away. Oh, wow. That didn't hurt nearly as much as I thought it would. When I saw my monster just start flipping, I kind of expected that to hurt like crazy. Okay, buddy. Not really doing very much. I still love that attack, but uh-oh. We're good. I still love that attack. We just try to sit on the enemy. Or faceplant on the enemy. But man, I don't know what my final team in that game is going to be at this point. I think I have at least a couple Pokemon I'm planning on keeping. But we'll see. Also, yeah, one other thing about Legends Arceus I've noticed, things hit like a freaking truck in that game. Oh no. Oh, I miss Tochi. Look at this guy, pretending his monster is better than mine. You can't replace Tochi that easily. Let's get rid of this imposter and just get out of here. Wait, did that do damage? So this is how my enemies felt. Oh god. Oh wait, why did my attack not go through? Okay, fine. Oh no. Is this how my enemies felt? Yeah, we're not winning this match, unfortunately. Rick's early career isn't going nearly as well. Oh, hey, Ravenstar. Yeah, we're doing well here. We're trying to raise a wall as our monster. Not going so great. If Juju Mole loses one more match, I think we're okay. Well, Wow, this thing is stupid. Like, literally, its intelligence is super low. Alright, let's try to get a bit of distance in between us. It's more like a monolith, to be honest, than a wall. I always just thought these monsters as literal, like, living walls. Ugh. Oh god! I want to make him work, but the only problem is, yeah... Oh, we're having a really tough time early on. We're not winning this. Okay, I think we might need to dedicate some more time to training before we actually do these tournaments. I kind of want to just reload my old save. Yeah, you know what? I'm going to reload my save, and instead of doing the tournament, we're just going to continue training. Hold on, I'm gonna reload my save. I'm also debating maybe just starting over with a different monster. Errantry's on sale, isn't it? Alright, Errantry's on sale. Yeah, let's just continue training for now. Let's get that defense and life up. Try to get you a bit more tanky so you're not taking as much damage. And then, yeah, we'll work on intelligence and maybe start splashing into power as well. Oh, God. Not quite, buddy. Also, are you old enough that you can stop eating milk now? No, you still only like milk. Well, more meditation, I guess. Oh, that's a lot of intelligence. Oh my god. Oh, more milk. Alright, errantry is on sale this month, so we might send Brick out. A little bit stressed, and tired. Ah. You know what, let's rest for a week and then we'll go on errantry. Alright, errantry time. Honestly, the prepare doesn't seem too... Have we been to prepare? Hold on, can we get a new... We could get a new technique here. And can we get a new technique here? Some chance. Oh, I cannot type right now. Let's see something real quick. Do we want to send him on the Papas? You know what? Let's give it a try. Because we haven't been here before. That's a monkey. God. Oh, hey, skill get. Perfect. What is with the monsters and the training in this game? Cliff leap. Oh god, is he gonna jump off a cliff? A very low poly cliff. Oh wait, no, they have to get across the cliff. He did a lot better in this one than he did on the last one. At least so far. Alright, are you smart enough to deal with this? Maybe? I think he might have done it. Perfect. Okay, one more round. Let's go. What's next? Next is the big gorilla. How big are we talking? Ah! That big. This is absolutely ridiculous with this monster. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Nope. Well, 3 out of 4 ain't bad. Good job, buddy. You actually did pretty well overall. Alright, we'll let you rest for a bit. How's the new skill you just got? You got yourself... How did you... Well, you can scratch now, I guess. Yeah, let's have you do a bit of a rest here. Alright, so how are our stats now? Defense, level 4. Alright, so I think we're gonna work on skill and maybe a little power. Yeah, let's focus on... Oh, not dodge. Let's focus a little bit on your skill. Tired again? Well, Here, I don't want to waste another week on resting. Let's just use some nuts oil. Okay, so I think there's another big tournament coming up. This is gonna be our last chance, by the way. If we don't win if we don't get this next tournament down, I think I'm just gonna try fusing you with another monster or getting a new one. Because you're nearly a year old at this point, right? 9 months. Okay, let's do a little bit of... I want your skill to be higher. Do some more shooting. Honestly, I think the thing that really is annoying with this monster is that it's, like, guts gain is so low. Or it's, like, really slow, I feel like, compared to my last monster. Alright, more milk. We're also starting to run dangerously low on money. Still more stress? Because yeah, if we don't win this next tournament, I don't think I can afford to keep raising Brick. Let's keep going on skill, I guess. More skill. Alright, let's do one more week of training, then we're gonna take a break, and then we're gonna try the tournament one more time. Try to get your defense and life up a bit then. Because we did like a huge focus on intelligence. So let's get your defensive stats up a little bit more. No. Well, couldn't quite make it to the end of the pool. Alright, let's rest for a week and see if we can win tomorrow's tournament, or next week's tournament. We have a new move, we did air entry, we did a bunch of training. We're fully rested, let's go. Third tries the charm. Like I said, if we don't win this one, I'm definitely getting a new monster. From what I hear, these monsters aren't the greatest, and I'm beginning to see why. Also, I accidentally skipped through the stats. Alright, this isn't terrible. Alright, let's get a bit of distance. Down, wait, go. Got it. Also, I just realized that mono is short for monolith, isn't it? Alright, so this thing always kind of destroys me. Let's see if we can destroy it this time. Alright, so far so good. Please stop. Please stop. Oh, no, 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 no. Get scratching. Ah, so that's what that looks like. Okay, we might be able to win this one. I just need to make sure that we don't take any more damage. A little bit worried here. Okay, no, we got this. Alright, this is a good sign. Monsters that we lost against last time we're starting to win against. This is good. This is fine. Oh, it's the Tochi looking like. I don't know if we can win this one necessarily. This guy is pretty tough based on what we found out last time. Or, you know, we could do that. That works too. Oh. Oh, are you serious? Freaking grit. Okay, that's fine though. We just have to survive and we basically won. Keep our distance and we should be good. Darn. I just need to hit it once to finish it off. Okay, we won. That went a lot better than last time. I think Brick might have been listening to when I said that I might have to retire it. Because it is performing absurdly well all of a sudden. Was that little bit of training and, like, skill... Oh. I guess that little bit of training kind of paid off, huh? I'm surprised Nats didn't give up immediately, considering, like, the last two times we destroyed them. Okay, yeah, I think we're good now. Welp, I think we won the tournament. Just a hunch. Oh, we're being raided. My raid notification still isn't working. What the hell? Yo, thanks, Moose Bones for the raid. Hi, everyone. We're trying to raise a monolith. Not very well, but it's not too bad so far. Okay, thank God we won, though. Oh, thanks for the follow. Yeah, models are fun. I'm just not very good at this game yet. It's been like years since I played Monster Rancher. How do our stats go? Not terrible. little bit of speed. Good job, Brick. Alright, so we finally ranked up and got ourselves a little bit more income. I don't know if you're old enough to get off milk yet. I haven't been paying attention to your age. How are we doing in terms of your, Yeah, you're still like milk. How old do monsters have to be before we can start weaning them off milk? I want to get back to Cup Jelly so I can get the, caps for Duckin' eventually. Also, yeah, we need to do some more air entry to get some more moves on you. Yeah, I guess we can just switch to Cup Jelly from now on. Ah, milk doesn't actually have any benefits. Got it. Okay. I'm curious, where are the next tournaments coming up? It is July. We could do this tournament. Actually, I didn't actually notice. How tired are we at the moment? Well, then again, I do have some items I could be using instead. Oop. Oh, hey, thanks for the follow, Moose Bones. What the hell is a Nageel? Oh. Nageel is plus 50% skill and defense, minus 20 lifespan. So it is steroids. Got it. It's drugs. Okay. Do a little bit more training then. Air Entry's not on sale, so I can't actually afford it this week. We do need money at this point. It might be worth just going to do this just for the cash. Unless I go to just sell the item. Yeah, it works for one battle, it looks like, and then wears off, but you get minus 20 lifespan. Not really worth it. Yeah, it's not really worth it, especially in this version of the game. This is based on the Japanese version, apparently, which has lower lifespans all around. Alright, you know what? I need the cash. Let's go. Only 4 people. Hopefully we can at least get some prize money off this. Even though I haven't really done any training at all. Alright, how are we? How's this thing? This thing is surprisingly tanky. Might have been a mistake. Probably should have done a little bit of training before doing another tournament right away. Then again, that could also just happen. Back up. Yeah, his accuracy is actually really good. Just because we've also been working on his skill to try to get some more intelligence skills. That and meditation gives you both intelligence and skill. Oh! That happened. I hope Air Entry goes on sale again soon. I want to see if we can get another intelligence skill for, like, the mid-range area. I think we have enough intelligence and skill at this point, or we will pretty soon. Oh, this thing is squishy. Ish. I think I found our strategy. If I can get our intelligence higher, we might be able to just 3-shot any enemy. Oh, we actually missed. Whoops. This is fine. Literally, as long as I land one more hit, I think we've won. Yeah, we won. Okay, I think Brick actually did hear me say I was gonna retire him if he didn't win, and then he just kind of stopped losing altogether. Turns out all you need to do is threaten your monsters with being frozen. Oh, this thing has actually really high skill. It also has almost no— oh crap. It also has almost no HP. I think we just won it. Yep. I've gone a little bit too hard on intelligence, but I don't care. If we can just keep destroying everything like that, that will be good. Especially if he just stops missing, because he is literally not— I think he's only missed once the entire tournament. Well then. Good job, you weird mono worm hybrid. Also, we're selling that. It is not worth the lifespan drop for a one tournament's worth of stats. Defense, intelligence, and power. Actually, that's a pretty good level up. That was extremely poggers. Okay, how are we doing? You're not tired, surprisingly. Let me see. How much does this sell for? $500. You know, I'm gonna keep it just in case we need it. I'm gonna keep it just in case, but if I need money, I'm gonna sell it immediately. Alright, let's get back to training. So, how are our stats at the moment? Skill... I want to focus a little bit more on skill. Because right now our strategy basically depends on him not missing. Intelligence also... Actually, you know what? We can just keep meditating. That'll give us both stats. And then we'll probably, like, splash in some swimming in there, too, to get our defense and life up. Because I don't think it's really worth investing too much into skill on this thing. Also, I really hope that we have Sail and Errantry soon. I would really like... I would really like to try to get ourselves another skill for that one skill slot we're still missing. Oh, wrong button. Alright, let's do a little bit of... How far away are we from leveling up, like, defense? 30? Actually, we're about to level up in intelligence and skill. Go meditate. Yeah, we got a new monster fossil. Tochi got old and was about to die, so we just froze him for a while. We'll probably use him at some point as a, like, fusion material. Alright, here's your cup jelly. I think we're... I forget, for Duckin', I think we need to win the contest twice. Oh, it's Brick's birthday. I still feel really bad for Tochi, our first monster, because he literally only had one birthday celebration. For his first birthday, I believe he was injured, so we couldn't celebrate. And then for his second birthday, he was on errantry, so we couldn't celebrate. And then for his third birthday, we froze him. I think models have pretty low lifespans, though, so he probably won't make it as far. Oh, wait, is Erentry on sale? No. Oh, you baited me, game. Well, I guess we could buy a few items then if it's on sale. Oh, no, no, do not sell that. Do not sell that. We did upgrade our house, though, so we have a little bit more space. Give me 2 more mint leaves. And 2 more nuts oil. Anything else I want right now? Star Prune? No. Nah. Yeah, that's pretty much all I really want right now. Alright, back to training. Defense. Skill. Yeah, let's get a bit more defense, I guess. We're gonna do a little bit of swimming, then we're gonna start shooting, I think, to raise our skill up. I want to make sure our skill is high enough because our strategy currently kind of relies heavily on him hitting things. Holy crap, that's a huge defense boost. I guess we've reached the prime of his life, when our stat boosts are going to be pretty much through the roof. Also, you're not allowed to be tired. Have some nuts oil. Actually, is the sale still going on? No, it's not. I'm still gonna grab 2 more nuts oil just in case. Just so that we have like a bunch on hand. Alright, let's start concentrating some more on... a little bit more meditation, I guess. Oh, that's new. I don't want to be too soft on this guy, but at the same time, you gotta stay hydrated, right? That being said, we need to start saying no to him. I think we're starting to get a bit on the soft side in terms of our raising of this guy. Yeah, like, models are surprisingly good at swimming. You would think they would stink like a rock, but apparently not. Alright, let's get back to training. I want to get defense up to level 5, but let's do a little bit more swimming. We'll also take a good rest at some point too, once he gets tired again. I don't want to just raise him on nuts oil, even though that is technically the most efficient way, because you don't have to take time off to, like, rest. 3 more until we level up defense. You know what? It's been a little while. Let's actually take a good rest. Alright, you know what you're eating. More cup jelly. How are you stressed out? We took a break already. Is it because I've only been feeding you nothing but cup jelly? And milk? Well, we can fix that. Now the real question is, do I feel confident enough to participate in the tournament this month? You know what? Let's give it a try. Okay, before we participate though, I do want to get a couple more stats up. Let's try to raise... Look at this. Let's get defense up 1 more level and then skill up a little bit. Let's do a little bit of swimming. Come on. Don't screw this up. Rick. I saw that. No! Bad Monolith! Oh, what? Oh, we've reached puberty. Okay, perfect. So that means our stat gains are gonna go pretty high soon. Might be a good time for some errantry. Maybe next month. Okay, before we do anything. Also, you have definitely gotten bigger. Try to get skill up, I think. Yeah, let's try to get our skill up a bit. Listen, I raised my last monster on nothing but cup jelly, and they turned out pretty well. They got close to death at the age of 3, but still. They almost got to A rank. Alright, so next week is the tournament. We should probably do it quick. The reason I'm feeding them nothing but cup jelly is because I want the prizes. Because every time you feed them cup jelly, there's a chance you'll get the prize cap. And once you get 5 of them, you can win the doll. Which, wait, hold on. I don't remember how you do this. I think you need to win the contest twice and get the special glue. Because if we do that, we can basically raise ourselves a Duckin, which is basically a joke monster, but I kind of want to raise one. That's literally the only reason we're using cup jelly, or the only reason we're feeding them cup jelly. It's so I can raise a toy duck and pretend it's a monster. That being said, I do plan on trying to take Duckin all the way to the top. You know, just for the memes. Alright, so next week is the tournament. I'm gonna do a quick rest. I want to make sure we're not tired or stressed out for the tournament. But yeah, it looks like we're being too soft on this monster. I kind of want to be... We're definitely going to have to be a bit more strict with him. Alright, let's go. I mean, yeah, of course we're going to feed our Duckin real food, if we get it. Alright, so what is our Sakura art? Looks like it's a fair... I want to say Pixie Mochi? Oh, wait, it's that thing. Okay, this thing needs to die. We are definitely getting to the range where we can't just 3-shot everything. Oh, that was a crit. Alright, so we just need to not get hit. Ooh. Okay, we might not be... We might need a little bit more training before we can take on the next rank. Yeah, that's a KO. Okay, we might not quite be ready for this one yet. Let's see how the next couple of matches go. If they go too bad, I think I might just reload my save and do a bit more training instead. Alright, Harry Mo, let's go. We definitely need to do more errantry with Brick, though. I think from now on we're going to be sending him to the sea to try to get some better skills. Or that could happen. Yeah, the thing Brick has trouble with is, like, tanky monsters. When he faces squishy things like this, he can pretty much just sweep them. Unfortunately, his really crappy dodge is kinda bad. And I don't really want to waste time investing time into like boosting his speed. At this point, we just kind of have to focus on his defense and HP. Also, didn't we face this thing before? Models in general just have really terrible speed. They also just have really low guts regenerate, which is the thing that's actually kind of screwing me over a bit. Oh no. Oh no, no, no. Okay, no, we're fine. Oh no. Okay, if we can land one more sound wave, I think we've got this. Back up. Alright, I need to push it. Nope, never mind. Yeah, even with our high defense, we're still going down super quickly. I don't know, defensive builds just kinda... I feel like they're not that great in this game. I think we need to boost our HP a lot more, too. We've been focusing a lot on defense, but not so much on HP. Anyways, I don't think we're gonna win this, unfortunately. I think we can at least get close. I'm still willing to finish the tournament just for the prize money at this point. And the fame. And the stat gains. Or this could happen. Please stop punching me. There, you're dead now. Like I said, if he can face things that kind of have low HP, he can sweep them. The only problem is once we run out of guts, it takes forever to get enough guts to do anything else. Actually, I'm kind of curious now. Is guts regenerate completely based on PCs? I don't know. It doesn't say. Oh my god, this thing is tanky. I just noticed its HP. I kind of looked away when it was like displaying its stats. What's its defense? Oh, we missed. Back up. Back up. Wait for it. Right now I'm just trying to waste as much time as possible. I don't care about doing damage, I just need to get the animation going so I can waste time. Perfect. Well, 3 wins. Actually, looking at it, we still might have a chance of winning if Capiella loses his next match. Which one was that one again? That was the... Oh, that's the jelly thing that we lost to. Nope. Well, we got second. Man, we destroyed this thing the last time we fought it, too. Oh well. A little bit of prize money and fame. And some more skill gains. Alright, not terrible, I guess. No, I'm not praising it. We've spoiled this thing enough already. I have not been keeping up with the Digimon anime. Gotta be honest. It's been a while since I watched that. It's also been a while since like, gotten into Digimon. I don't want to get back into it, honestly. Oh, is Errant Tree? Please tell me Errant Tree's on sale again. Errant Tree's on sale. Perfect. Let's go. And Frick is in pretty good shape, too. Oh, 1 minute. Maybe I'll check out the new anime season. Alright, I kind of want to go to Torble Sea. I want to get our skill up. Plus, I think that's where we can learn, it's either that or Pop... Sorry, our prayer. What the heck is that supposed to mean? Oh wait, I think we can also learn some stuff at Papa's. I really should just look up like a list of skills we can learn. But I think we want the skill more than anything right now. And I think that we can also learn some pretty good skills here, or some pretty good techniques here as well. Speaking of Dark Digimon, apparently Digimon Survive is coming out sometime this year. They've said that for the last 2 years, but that could be good. Like a new Digimon game. Oh good, we got a skill already. Alright, so far so good. So this is where we lost last time. Brick kind of got beat up by sharks. Let's see if Brick has become the predator. Yeah, I miss Tochi. Tochi was a lot cuter, but I don't know. Brick has like a sort of cuteness if you like squint a bit. And don't look at it when it makes that face. Alright, so let's see what Brick does against the giant crab. Brick? Nope, you're fine. Alright, Brick, go on. Hit it. Oh, this is fine. He's fine. So yeah, I'm still confused like what this monster is made out of. I think monoliths are supposed to be like brick or like actual rock, but he's also mixed with the worm, so I kind of assume he's also a bit on the fleshy side. Also, I think he might yeah, he just got squished. Also getting surprisingly big. Well, you know what, you're eating this month. I really should feed you something else eventually. Alright, Brick needs a rest. I kind of ran it 2 months straight. Still tired? Alright, you know what? Let's rub a little bit of oil on there. I'm assuming with the nuts oil, well, then again, never mind. I was gonna say I assume with nuts oil you're like massaging them to get rid of the fatigue, but the animation makes it pretty clear that they're eating it. In fact, I'm pretty sure they eat literally everything you give them. Okay. How are we doing now? Oh, perfect. We learned how to screech. It's about the same. Oh, it's actually a little bit better just because of the withering. Oh, the guts cost is a lot higher, though. Okay. So I'm just looking up a table of where we can get some more intelligence skills. Looks like we need to start going to Papa's. Yeah, Papa's is like the area from now on where we need to go to get some intelligence skills. We also need more intelligence, apparently. As in the stat. Okay, so I guess we know what we're going to be focusing on from now on. Also, yeah, Brick is definitely getting bigger. That is kind of one thing I like about this game, how, like, gradually your monsters do get bigger over time as they age. Like, he is noticeably bigger than, like, a few months ago. Still tired? Hold on. I don't want to waste as much time resting while he's, like, in his prime. Oh, speaking of being in his prime, when is the next tournament? Next month? Next month. There are 2 tournaments next month. I kind of want to participate in both of them. Okay, here's what we're going to do. We're going to do some training. Let's work some more on your skill and intelligence. Alright, good night, Fawful. We're probably not going to be going on for too much longer. I want to try this next, like... I want to try the next IMA Cup, see if we can get another rank up. And then after that, I think we might call it a stream. I do have work in the morning, unfortunately. Alright, so next week is a tournament that I want to participate in. We're going to do 2 tournaments this month, so let's get a little bit of rest in. Let's get you another thing of cup jelly. I've also completely lost track of how many... Oh, wrong button. Of how many caps we've gotten. I think we've gotten 4 so far. Also, why did my stream open up in 2 windows? Alright, let's get ourselves another cup and a little bit more prize money, and then we're going to do a bit of training, we're going to rest up, and then we're going to do another tournament right away. God, we keep facing that stupid Capella. Every single time we come to one of these tournaments, they're here. Oh, we missed. Darn it. Oh well, that's fine. Is there any way to increase your guts regen? I feel like if we could get our guts regen to be a bit higher, we would pretty much be set. Oh, we won. Alright, let's face Sakura Art. So, our usual strategy. We lost against you last time we faced you in battle, but this time is different. Slightly different. Oh, we missed. Darn it. Ooh, that actually landed. Oh god, that was also a crit. Alright, if we can just hold on until we get another 17 guts. Here, I wanted to do a little quick push. Push. Let's get back up. Okay, good. And... go. Perfect. So yeah, at this point my strategy is spam, what's it called again? Let's spam Soundwave, getting close, push them away, and then just keep doing that. Alright, it comes down to this. We've won against you once and we lost against you once. Ooh, we missed. Okay. I don't want to back up a bit. Hold on. I'm gonna make a little bit of space. Oh, they are very angry now. That just makes their guts regenerate go up high. Honestly, I would be okay if Brick got angry. Like, that would give me the guts I need to actually do stuff. Oh god, that hurt. Oh, no, 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 no. We might have just lost. Yeah, we just lost. Oh, are you serious? We lost with 5 HP. The stupid slime monster is the bane of my existence. Yeah, that cost us the tournament. Oh well. Well, at least we'll get a little bit of prize money. Fortunately, there was no, like, actual item prize for this one. I just wanted the money more than anything. Also, hey, Prinny. You came to watch my mono die. Well, not die, but, like, lose a battle. I think we still have some time with him. Oh, good. We got intelligence leveled up. Oh, skill is also at the verge of leveling up, too. Also, I'm not praising you because you get spoiled stupidly easy. Alright, let me see here. I want to get skill leveled up, so I guess we're just going to do some shooting. Yeah, let's do a little bit of shooting. And then I think going forward, we might try to dedicate a little bit more time to raising HP. He's pretty tanky in terms of defense, but he kind of needs more HP at this point. Alright, next week is the big tournament. I don't know if we can win it, but we're gonna try. Because if we win this, we can rank up to rank C, which is good. You know, if we really wanted to win it, we could use some performance-enhancing drugs. Actually, what does this even boost? Defense and skill, it doubles them, but then it takes away 5 months of life. Which, as tempting as that is, I don't want my monster to die early. Oh god, that's a weird camera angle. Let's go. Alright. I believe in you, Brick. We've done some good training, we went on errantry, we got your skill and your intelligence boosted, and made you a bit more tanky. Street Bomb, I just realized his name is Sleet Bomb. Sleet Bomb is, yeah, that's the really tanky monster. Alright, we got this. We just need to keep our distance. We beat him last time, we can beat him again. Of course, it would help if we could hit him. Here, you know what? Let's make a little bit of space. Okay. So all we need to do now is avoid all of his attacks and just try to squeeze in a bit more damage. Hold on, I need to make a bit of space. Fortunately, he is also extremely he is relatively slow. Oh god, that didn't make as much space as I thought it would. I don't think we can win this. He just has way too much HP. Unless... Hold on. We might have a chance. Oh, I don't think I'll get the guts in time. Nope, never mind. We won. was actually kind of close. If we hadn't landed that Screech, we probably would have lost that. Yeah, I definitely need to work on HP. Like, we can tank as many hits as we can, but HP percentage kind of is our way of winning for the most part. So we need to get that HP up so that we have more to work with. Anyways, what is it? Oh, it's this thing. This thing is very accurate and very speedy. That being said, if we land 2 sound waves, it's gonna die. Or not. It has 1 HP left. Oh, that didn't hurt as much as I thought it would. There, it's dead. Alright. Can we please? Okay, good. Capella is losing all of their matches. Actually, wait a second. Didn't they win the last tournament? Why are they still in this rank? Did they come down here just to, like, clown on us? They should have ranked up to rank C at this point. Anyways, we fought Sakura Art before. Oh, we missed. Oh, that's not good. Getting close, push away. Please stop slapping me. Oh, that hurt. And that drained all my guts. Great. We might be in a bit of trouble here. Yeah, I don't know if we can win this. We might have to take, yeah, we might have to take the L on this one. Unless... No. Yeah, we've lost this one, unfortunately. It just slapped me to death. Alright. This is fine. As long as no one else wins like 4 matches, we should still be able to pull this off. Or if we just win our next 2 matches, we should be good. We might have to face Sakura Art again if it's a tie. Yeah, that's its charge animation. Now Soundwave is just missing all the time. Come on. Where's that super accuracy we had last time? Rick, if you miss one more time, I'm retiring you. Hold on. Alright, you're retired. No, I'm not retiring you quite yet. Not for another, like, year or 2. We still have some lifespan on this guy. He's only, like, what, a year and a half at this point? I'm a little bit on the old side for rank D, I think, but we can still work with this. Okay, we just need to tap it. There, perfect. Actually, no, we should still have plenty of time with Brick. We reached the prime of his life, like a month or 2 ago. Okay, come on. Beat Sakura Art. I don't want to have to face him in the tiebreaker. Anyways, this is the match we keep losing. Like, we always barely lose this match, too. I hope we can just sweep it immediately. I hate you, game. Don't crit, don't crit. Oh my god. Oh. Okay, hit it, hit it, hit it. I don't care what you hit it with, just hit it. Just hit. Okay, good. Oh. Oh, that was close. Yeah, we really need to work on our HP. Okay, Sakura Art, if you just lose this one, we've got this tournament. I believe in you, Sleep Bomb. Don't screw this. Alright, so we're facing Sakura Art in the tiebreaker, it looks like. Great. You know, maybe it wasn't... Maybe we should have used some performance-enhancing drugs. Okay, we got this, though. We've beaten you once before in a previous tournament. All we need to do... That's not a good sign. All we need to do is land a freaking hit. Okay, I don't know if we can win this. It's doing the whole oh, hey, we got guard up. It's doing the whole spam that stupid move again. Ugh. Is this how my enemies felt last time I fought with my stupid Mochi? And I just did nothing but spam slap so they couldn't get a move in? Because yeah, we're not winning this. Nope. We just don't have the time or the damage output at this point. Unless we somehow get a massive... No, we didn't win. We got close. Darn. Yeah, I don't think this monster is gonna make it all the way to the top, gonna be honest. Honestly, the main issue I have with monos is their slow guts regen. Because once you blow through all your guts, you just kind of have to sit around and wait for them to regen it. Which normally wouldn't be an issue if it weren't for the fact their speed also sucks. Because if it at least had high speed, it could just dodge attacks and let it regen naturally, but... it just kind of has to tank hits. The only issue with that is if you get hit by an attack, usually you lose guts. Well, we're gonna continue with this guy anyways. Alright. One year, 5 months. We still have plenty of time with him, at least. We definitely need to work on HP. I'll double check something real quick. I want to make sure that speed... I want to see what speed actually does. I know it lets you dodge attacks more. Yeah, it's literally just dodging. Okay. I wanted to see if it also affected, like, guts increase, but no, it is literally nothing but dodging. Skill, intelligence. One good thing about this guy, though, its intelligence is high enough that if we go on an expedition, it's gonna find all sorts of things. Alright. I think we're going to concentrate mainly right now on life and defense, I would say. Because, yeah, our damage output isn't bad. It's just that we are taking way too much damage that we can't win through HP percentage. Yeah, that's kind of the issue right now. Okay. Let's do, like, one more month. Let's try to get your HP up. We have not seen you run before. What does this look like? Sure, that's a form of running. Rick is tired. We can fix that. Where is my oil? We're running a bit low on oil. Hopefully there's a sale soon. I kind of want to do one more errand tree as well. Do a quick swim for the defense and life boost. Yeah, I think next month we might try to send them on errand tree even if it's not on sale. Apparently if we want to get some more skills on him... Oh, intelligence went down. That's not good. Let's do a little bit of meditation. Or studying. Wait, is errand tree actually on sale next month? No, it's just a normal sale. Well, I guess if it's on sale, we could buy a couple of items. Let me grab some mint leaves. And some nuts oil. Oh, I'm out of inventory space. Alright, well that's fine. I might... I think I bought too many leaves. Yeah, I bought way too many leaves. I'm gonna leave a little bit of inventory space empty, just in case. Listen, it's not cheating, it's just using items properly. Alright, where are we going now? I do want to get your intelligence back up. Actually, is that just gonna lower your defense again? That is just gonna lower your defense again. Oh well. We'll do some, like, endurance training or something after this. Or we could just have you study. Did you cheat? No, you didn't cheat. You're a very smart wall. Alright, you're a little bit tired, but we don't have time to rest right now. Every week counts. Every week we get closer and closer to death. Let's see. We want HP. Yeah, you know what? Go for a quick run. Oh, yeah, the running. Listen. He's trying, okay? One day we'll get the cap we need. Just curious, how skinny are you right now? Rick is stressed out. When's the next cup, by the way? Ooh, the cup is next month. Okay, here's what we're gonna do. Let's get rid of our stress with a bit of mint. Let's save. Alright, we're gonna do an errand tree. This is gonna cost like 2,000, right? Yeah, 2,000. Let me check something real quick. So, if we want to get some more skills, some more intelligence skills, that is. Seems like our only choice now is to go to Papa's. What's your intelligence right now? 300. I think we should be good. Papa's is going to give us some more speed, which could be good because it'll let us dodge more attacks. Team, intelligence plus speed. Okay. We're gonna give this a try. I did just save. It's gonna cost us a lot of money. Let's see if we can get a new technique. We're sending our monolith up to the mountains. Do a little bit of mountain climbing. Oh good, we did get a new skill. I'm also kind of hoping this increased speed is going to let us dodge attacks more often, which is kind of what we need. Also, yeah, this guy is surprisingly agile for something without limbs. Why are you doing so well here? Alright, so let's see how you do against polar bears. I don't know what this has to do with increasing speed, but... apparently just... I guess, yeah, you have to dodge polar bear attacks. Oh, did you actually get hit? It's really hard to tell. Wait, did you actually succeed in all 4 courses? You're supposed to be terrible at speed. How did that work? Alright, well... good job, Brick. How did you... You know what? Honestly, that was actually a really good job. What the hell? Alright, what did you learn? I really should check the nutrition of my, monster. Something tells me it's probably underweight. I don't think I've actually fed it solid food once. Okay, yeah. Oh, wait, no, we're not retiring it. No. Alright, yeah, we've worked it pretty hard. It needs rest. It is also very skinny. Yeah, I haven't actually fed it solid food, but it did learn how to shoot a strange light out of its face. That's actually not bad. It's a little bit less accurate, but it's more powerful. Okay. But yeah, you need to rest. I might have pushed it a bit too hard, unfortunately. Alright, there is a tournament at the end of the month, though, so let's just keep resting for now. I don't know if I want to do it. Do I want to do a tournament now? You know what? We're going to do this tournament, and then we're going to call it a stream after that. Let's do, like, some easy training. Like, let's just go for a quick run. And then next week we'll do the tournament. And then, yeah, after that we'll call it a stream, win or lose. Alright, come on, Brick. I believe in you. We're a lot tougher than we were last time. We got some new skills under our belt. We actually have HP this time. I do want to try our new laser attack. Sorry, not laser. Our new... What is it called again? I do want to try our new attack, basically. I want to try our new strange light attack. Oh. Oh! It's kind of inaccurate, unfortunately. I think we're just going to stick with sound wave for now, if we need... Because, yeah, the accuracy is honestly more important than the power, I would say. Oh god. Oh, that didn't actually drain my guts. Perfect. Eat this. Then again, it also has a pretty high crit rate. It also only costs 18 guts, so I think it is worth using. Oh, I just realized. Sakura art isn't in this tournament. We might actually have a chance of winning. Oh no, why does it always come down to this? Every single time! Don't kill me! Okay, we're good. Uh-oh. Okay. Whew. Just hit with a strange line, we win. Every single time that stupid gem attack, I'm terrified, because that pretty much can two-shot me. I don't know why it's so strong. Oh, Palmer gave up. Alright, Winston we can take on pretty easily, I think. Yeah, I don't think we've ever really had problems with Winston, because he's just so squishy. Literally, I think he's actually made out of water. Although it would help if I could hit him. Oh, yeah, there we go. One shot. Alright, so if we win this one, we just straight up win the tournament. Actually, I think at this point we might just straight up win the tournament. Okay, we win. Yeah, we won the tournament. We literally beat every single other person. Good job, Brick. Honestly, I was just gonna raise this guy as a joke, but he turned out pretty decently. Alright, so with that, we are now rank C. This is a very famous model. Why do you know what, sure, you know what, you deserve it. Have a bit of grease. You have no idea what you're doing with all this grease, by the way. You're not eating it. Alright, but with that, I think this is a good place to wrap up the stream. Let's feed our monster real quick, take care of everything else, and then we'll probably call it. Unless something happens, like, right now. Also, I need money. Might be time to do some more tournaments. Okay. Here, also before I forget, let's just have him take a quick rest. So I don't forget at the beginning of the next stream. Alright. But yeah, Brick, so far has been okay. We're ranked C with him, and he's only, what? 1 year and 8 months. Bit slow, but that's okay. Didn't get injured at all, though, so that's good. Alright, but yeah, thanks everyone for coming out today. This is fun. We'll continue this game next week. Maybe, eventually we should have a monster able to go all the way to the top. Probably Probably won't be Brick, gonna be honest at this point. But one day we'll get a good monster all the way up there that I don't screw up by injuring them or making them lose every single match. Alright. Thanks everyone for coming out today, and thank you, Moose Bones, for the raid. Good night, everyone.